Hi, oboes. Today we're going to be putting the reed on your instrument and playing a few notes on the upper joint of the oboe. So I have here beside me my water cup where I have been soaking my oboe reed, and it's about ready to go now. So if you don't have this ready to go ahead and take care of that now. You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. And this is the upper joint of your oboe. You know it's the upper joint because it's got the part in the top, the receptacle for the reed. So your reed, I'm going to get that nice crow going there. I'm going to insert the reed in the top here. I'm going to push straight down gently until it gets firmly in there. And I want to make sure that my reed is going this way across the instrument. So it should be going in the same direction as your mouth. If it's twisted like this, then you're going to want to adjust that before we try to play a sound here. So my right hand, and I realize that my hands are probably reversed from what you're looking at, but my right hand is going to go down here on the bottom. So this is the cap that goes over the cork here at the bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave that on for right now because it's a little bit sticky since we put the cork grease on there, and it will help protect all this anyway. So I'm going to hold gently here at the bottom with my right hand and make sure it's the right. Don't do the left because that would be weird. And be real careful of these long keys on the side here. You don't want to accidentally mash them. So I'm just going to make a big open with my fingers so that I'm not accidentally pushing that when I don't want to. I'm going to put my thumb here on the back. It's just going to rest here on the back side for right now. And you don't need to push anything. And then I'm going to set my front fingers. So I'm going to put my first finger over the key, the first key that has the little circle, the little hole in the top. So our fingers are going over the holes. This one, second finger is going to go here. And the third finger, you're going to stretch down a little bit because that's kind of a big distance to go. So stretch it down and it will cover the third one. And then you can just rest your pinky right here on this metal. We're not going to push this key today, but just let it rest there. I don't want it up in the air like we're having tea with the queen because we're not. And just right here. All right. So we're going to come to playing position. So we'll set your embouchure with your whistle face. And the first note that I'm going to play is called B, and it's just this first finger. So the other fingers are just going to hover over the top of the keys. I'm not going to push anything down. I don't want any pressure on the keys, but I'm just hovering here close nearby for when I'm ready for it. So this is first finger B. Give that a try. If at any time you need more time, just pause the video and go back to that section. Okay, the second note that we're going to play today is the A, and it is first and second finger. Notice that my fingers are covering the holes and a little bit slanted at a downward motion. I don't want to be like this because that would put undue pressure down here at the bottom. So a little bit slanted down. Here is first and second finger. This is called A. Your turn. And the third and final note that we're going to do today is called G, and that's where we're going to stretch down finger number 3 there. Make sure we're touching the metal with our pinky. So it's 1, 2, 3, G. So let's play those in succession. We'll play A, then we'll rest while we move to, we'll play B, then we'll rest 4 counts while we move to the A, then we'll rest again while we move to the G. Set your embouchure. Start B, first finger. Tap, tap, air. Move to A, breathe. Move to G. Now, there is is such a thing on the oboe called the half hole, where we slide down and cover part of the hole. So as you're doing this, if you get a weird sound like that, it means that your finger has slipped down and is no longer covering the hole properly. So let me show you that up close. And that doesn't sound so good, right? Now, there will be a time when you want to do that, but we're not there yet. So go ahead and make sure that you are covering all the holes and getting as clear a sound as possible as you practice. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.